But the Mumbai police has now summoned more journalists from Republic Media Network. More summons have been issued and notice of less than 24 hours has been given. Republic CFO Sundaram is also at the crime branch as we speak. His interrogation is underway for the last 3 hours. Being joined by our senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor. Abhishek, this is certainly extremely bizarre. The fact that FIR against 1,000 journalists wasn't enough. Now more journalists have been called in. Our CFO is already being questioned, but like our editor-in-chief pointed out, this only strengthens our resolve to fight for the truth harder, even harder.
Well, yes, I mean, goes without saying, Krithween, that we will continue to fight this at all levels, in all courts and wherever possible, to make sure that this farce of an investigation is called out. It's unfortunate that those so-called self-proclaimed keepers of freedom of expression are silent and are not speaking out openly in this against this vendetta of an investigation, malicious investigation that is being carried out by Mumbai police. I was myself there for about 6-7 hours last week, and my impression was that this is a fishing expedition aimed at throttling the freedom that Republic TV has, of the editorial freedom of Republic TV, and the manner in which they are reaching out to advertisers, the manner in which they are reaching out to investors, the way they are being summoned. This is an open threat to make sure that Republic TV is constrained in its functioning. So I believe the powers that be should take note of this and put some restraints and constraints on Parambir Singh and his men and stop them from moving further in this farce of an investigation that is being carried out. Unfortunate that a section of media which otherwise acts as a cheerleader of freedom of expression is absolutely silent and are not even acknowledging the implications of all the newsroom journalists being called just because the police wants to harass an institution, harass an organization. So I believe it's a matter of sadness that all these people are not coming out and speaking, but what is important is our resolve, which is firm, which is strong, and which has been demonstrated in the manner in which we have continued to carry out our coverage on all issues which were bothering the Mumbai police and which made Parambir Singh actually go after us. So despite all that is happening, thrice our CFO has been called, thrice our executive editor Narayan Swamy has been called. I was myself called once. We will continue to cover every story with the editorial position that we take, irrespective of what Parambir Singh has in mind, and we'll make sure that the courts take note of it.
And can you believe it, Abhishek? Several members of Republic Media Network in total, we've gone through 150 hours of questioning and counting. We have our political editor Aishwarya Kapoor also with us. Aishwarya, all they want to know is the source of our stories. First it was source of the Hansa report, and now the story that we've done on Mumbai police.
Well, it's no more about sources. Krithween, it is not even about sources, it's just a witch hunt. The Mumbai Police Commissioner needs to understand, by coming after journalists of Republic, he's trying to do something which is even being seen wrong in the political dispensation of the Maharashtra government itself. So what's happening is, in his desperation to prove that his initial press conference was right, it is only and only because one wrong was done. So to prove that his first wrong was done, he's doing several mistakes one after the other. To going after journalists, to going after the editorial staff, what exactly is there that he wants to prove? It's only sheer desperation. When you don't find anything, when you don't find an iota of an evidence against Republic, that's when you basically continue your witch hunt. And that's exactly what's happening in this regard. So as Abhishek was just saying, by calling Niranjan, what is happening is that this witch hunt is now also giving a bad name to the Maharashtra political dispensation. So the government needs to take a call whether they would want such kind of a police commissioner or not. What exactly is happening? You see that the kind of outrage which is happening is with the people of India. Bharat ke log, they are standing with the Republic right now. It's no more limited to the people who work for the Republic Media Organization. It's the common people of India who are coming out in support. Because even they are able to sense, Kritzween, as Abhishek was just saying, it's a clear case of witch hunt and nothing else. Yes.
Absolutely. And Abhishek, you know why we're saying that this is nothing but a witch hunt and a brazen attack on freedom of press? Because if you have point questions, if you have a certain something that you want to know, it doesn't take over 17 hours. Let's say, for example, with our executive editor Niranjan, 17 hours of questioning. What is it that you've been asking?
Kritzween, you know, I have, as I said, I was myself, subjected to this questioning, and I know what it means. It is basically a fishing expedition where they're trying to find out some sources, where they're trying to find out some, details about investors. They are trying to find out some details about functioning. I mean, I even offered them if they would want to come to our newsroom and see for themselves. It's as transparent as that. Having said that, the witch hunt has started from the word go. The witch hunt has started from the FIR itself, because remember, as we have said ad nauseum, the FIR mentions another network, another news channel, not Republic TV. The complaint based on which the FIR was filed mentions another network, another news channel. The witness statements, if you forget the coercion element, mention other networks, and yet they are not being questioned the manner in which Republic is being questioned. This is strongest evidence possible of witch hunt being carried out, a malicious farce of an investigation being carried out. And we are very confident, Kritzween, and the viewers should also be confident when we say this, that this will fall flat in the court of law. It's only a matter of time before the courts take a call, and we have to just wait till that time. But then, for whatever time this continues, we have to reiterate our resolve to make sure that Mumbai police does not revel in schadenfreude, and the other networks and those forebearers, cheerleaders of freedom of expression do not enjoy any schadenfreude, and wait till the time Republic comes up trumps over Parambir Singh and Mumbai police. Kritzween.
Oh yes, unmitigated witch hunt is what this is. Nothing but unmitigated witch hunt, and that continues as far as the Mumbai police is concerned. But we've also been receiving overwhelming support from our viewers, so we'd like to thank our viewers for the same. Our CFO has already been questioned for at least 3 hours just today itself, in total of close to 50 hours. Many thanks, Abhishek. For the moment, we leave it at that. Also thanking Ashwarya.